Welcome to DMV Pass. Are you studying for a CDL Learner's Permit test? You've come to the right place. Hopefully you will like and share this video. And don't forget to subscribe for more. CDL Prep Test General Knowledge, 101 Questions and Answers. Which of these is the most important thing to remember about emergency braking? A. Never do it without downshifting first. B. If the wheels are skidding, you cannot control the vehicle. C. Disconnecting the steering axle brakes will help keep your vehicle in a straight line. The correct answer is B. If the wheels are skidding, you cannot control the vehicle. To prevent brake fade, you should A. Select a gear that will keep your vehicle at a safe speed on steep downgrades. B. Coast down hills that are not very steep inclines. C. Apply constant hard pressure on the brakes. The correct answer is A. Select a gear that will keep your vehicle at a safe speed on steep downgrades. What can you do at an accident site to help avoid another accident? A. Have a drink to calm your nerves. B. Put out warning devices so people don't run into the accident site. C. Leave your vehicle, do nothing, and get to higher ground. D. Stay in your vehicle and do nothing until help arrives. The correct answer is B. Put out warning devices so people don't run into the accident site. Can federal inspectors inspect your truck or bus? A. No. B. Yes, and they can place it out of service. C. Yes, but they cannot place it out of service. The correct answer is B. Yes, and they can place it out of service. You are driving a 40-foot vehicle at 35 miles per hour. The road is dry and visibility is good. What is the least amount of space you should keep in front of your vehicle to be safe? A. 4 seconds. B. 6 seconds. C. 2 seconds. The correct answer is A. 4 seconds. If you're driving below 40 miles per hour, you should maintain at least 1 second of distance for each 10 feet of vehicle length. Over 40 miles per hour, add an extra second. What do retarders do? A. Reduce brake wear and tear. B. May cause your vehicle to skid more easily. C. Apply braking power to the drive wheels. D. All of the above. The correct answer is D. All of the above. Which of these statements is true about causes of vehicle fires? A. Underinflated tires will not cause a vehicle fire. B. Poor trailer ventilation can cause flammable cargo to catch fire. C. Carrying a properly charged fire extinguisher will help prevent fires. The correct answer is B. Poor trailer ventilation can cause flammable cargo to catch fire. One can recognize hazardous materials by looking at the containers. A. Color. B. Label. C. Shape. The correct answer is B. Label. You should have a minimum of blank tread on your steering tires. A. 4/32 inch. B. 1/4 inch. C. 2/32 inch. The correct answer is A. 4/32 inch. No matter how small the cargo is, it should have at least A. 2 tie-downs. B. 6 tie-downs. C. 1 tie-down. The correct answer is A. 2 tie-downs. In your pre-trip inspection, you are checking your steering and exhaust systems. Which of these problems should be fixed before the vehicle is driven? A. Steering play in excess of 10 degrees, 2 inches on a 20-inch wheel. B. Oil on the tie rod. C. Gray smoke from the exhaust pipe. The correct answer is A. Steering play in excess of 10 degrees, 2 inches on a 20-inch wheel. What is the most important and obvious reason to check your vehicle? A. Safety. B. Employer liability. C. Make sure your paint is not chipped. D. See if your vehicle needs a wash. The correct answer is A. Safety. What is a common cause of tire fires? A. Underinflated tires. B. Cold tires. C. Overinflated tires. D. All of the above. The correct answer is A. Underinflated tires. It takes the body about blank hours to get rid of the alcohol in 4 drinks. A. 6. B. 2. C. 4. The correct answer is C. 4. Name some important steering system parts. A. Tie rod, spindle, and pitman arm. B. Main spring, axle, and spring shackle. C. Leaf spring, vehicle frame, and torque rod. The correct answer is A. Tie rod, spindle, and pitman arm. Turn signals should be used. A. At least 350 feet before turning or changing lanes. B. At least 250 feet before turning or changing lanes. C. At least 100 feet before turning or changing lanes. The correct answer is C. At least 100 feet before turning or changing lanes. A vehicle is loaded with most of the weight on the steering axle. What may result? A. Better handling. B. Hard steering and possible damage to the tires. C. Too little traction on the steering axle. The correct answer is B. Hard steering and possible damage to the tires. Empty trucks have the best braking distance. A. True. B. False. C. Can't tell without more information about vehicle. D. Can't tell without more information about cargo. The correct answer is B. False. Which of these is not part of the pre-trip inspection of the engine compartment? A. Valve clearance. B. Condition of hoses. C. Worn electrical wiring insulation. The correct answer is A. Valve clearance. Which of these statements is true about other drivers? A. Mail or delivery truck drivers do not pose a hazard. B. Drivers using turn signals can be trusted to turn in the direction they indicate. C. Short-term or daily rental truck drivers are often not used to the limited vision and pose a hazard. The correct answer is C. Short-term or daily rental truck drivers are often not used to the limited vision and pose a hazard. Tank vehicles are used to carry liquids and are dangerous to drive because of A. A high center of gravity. B. The danger of load surge. C. Both of the above. The correct answer is C. Both of the above. If your brakes get wet while driving on a rainy day, what can happen when you apply the brakes? A. Excessive brake wear. B. Trailer jackknifing. C. Hydroplaning. The correct answer is B. Trailer jackknifing. How can you avoid wet brake problems? A. Slow down, shift to a lower gear, and gently apply the brake. B. Speed up or shift to a higher gear. C. Apply the brakes harder and faster. The correct answer is A. Slow down, shift to a lower gear, and gently apply the brake. Which of these statements is true about warning other drivers of a stopped vehicle? A. Move the rear reflective triangle back if the driver's vision is obscured to within 500 feet. B. Put out your emergency warning devices within 5 minutes. C. Keep the vehicle's tail lights on to warn other drivers. The correct answer is A. Move the rear reflective triangle back if the driver's vision is obscured to within 500 feet. What is countersteering? A. Turning the wheel back in the other direction after steering to avoid a traffic emergency. B. Turning the wheel in a counterclockwise fashion. C. Steering in the opposite direction from what other drivers expect you to. The correct answer is A. Turning the wheel back in the other direction after steering to avoid a traffic emergency. The total weight of the powered unit, the trailer and the cargo, is called A. Gross combination weight. B. Gross axle weight. C. Gross vehicle weight. The correct answer is A. Gross combination weight. Which of these best describes how you should use the brake pedal on a steep downhill grade? A. With stronger pressure as the vehicle goes downhill. B. Snubbing. C. Repeated strong pressure, then release. The correct answer is B. Snubbing. You should schedule your driving. A. Between the hours of 4 a.m. and 6 p.m. B. Between the hours of 10 a.m. and midnight. C. For the hours you are normally awake. The correct answer is C. For the hours you are normally awake. When driving on grades, which of these is the best choice for a safe speed? A. Follow the vehicle in front of you. B. If you have a light load, go faster than you would with a heavy load. C. Based on your vehicle and its cargo, select a speed that is safe within the posted limit. The correct answer is C. Based on your vehicle and its cargo, select a speed that is safe within the posted limit. Why are placards used? A. So hazardous materials won't be mixed with food. B. To communicate the risk. C. Because it is the law. The correct answer is B. To communicate the risk. Which of these is a proper use of vehicle lights and flashers? A. Flashing your brake lights to warn someone behind you that you are going to stop on the road. B. Flashing your brake lights to warn someone behind of a hazard that will require slowing down. C. Both of the above. The correct answer is C. Both of the above. Wheel bearing seals should be checked for A. Color changes. B. Leaks. C. Gasoline. The correct answer is B. Leaks. What 3 things related to cargo is the driver's responsibility? A. Inspecting the cargo, hauling the cargo, and properly securing the cargo. B. Inspecting the cargo, recognizing overloads and properly securing the cargo. C. Weighing the cargo, properly securing the cargo and delivering the cargo. The correct answer is B. Inspecting the cargo, recognizing overloads and properly securing the cargo. When you drive in the mountains, you will have to use lower gears to drive safely down grades. Which of these does not affect your choice of gears? A. Length of the grade. B. Type of tire tread. C. Weight of the load. The correct answer is B. Type of tire tread. Which of these items is not checked on a pre-trip inspection? A. Amount of fuel in the vehicle. B. Whether all vehicle lights are working and clean. C. Cargo securement. The correct answer is A. Amount of fuel in the vehicle. Which of these is not caused by rough acceleration? A. Damage to the coupling. B. Mechanical damage. C. Tire damage. The correct answer is C. Tire damage. Which of these statements about double clutching and shifting is true? A. Double clutching should only be used with a heavy load. B. Double clutching should not be used when the road is slippery. C. You can use the tachometer to tell you when to shift. The correct answer is C. You can use the tachometer to tell you when to shift. The minimum tire tread depth for front tires is A. 1/32 inch. B. 3/8 inch. C. 1/2 inch. D. 4/32 inch. The correct answer is D. 4/32 inch. What is hydroplaning or aquaplaning? A. When the tires lose their contact with the road. B. Driving in the snow. C. When you hit a pothole. The correct answer is A. When the tires lose their contact with the road. What is the new blood alcohol concentration, BAC, for commercial drivers to be considered intoxicated when driving a commercial vehicle? A. 0.06. B. 0.04. C. 0.02. The correct answer is B. 0.04. Escape ramps are A. Used to stop runaway vehicles. B. Used to get out of a burning truck. C. For combination vehicles only. The correct answer is A. Used to stop runaway vehicles. For an average commercial vehicle being driven at 55 miles per hour on dry pavement, it will take about blank to bring the vehicle to a stop. A. Half the length of a football field, 150 feet. B. Twice the length of the vehicle. C. The length of a football field, 300 feet. The correct answer is C. The length of a football field, 300 feet. How do you test the hydraulic brakes for leaks? A. Drive slowly and pump the brake pedal. Make sure it doesn't hit the floor. B. Pump the brake pedal 3 times, then apply firm pressure to the pedal and hold it for 5 seconds. The pedal should not move. C. Drive 20 miles per hour and slam on the brakes. The correct answer is B. Pump the brake pedal 3 times, then apply firm pressure to the pedal and hold it for 5 seconds. The pedal should not move. Cargo that can shift should have at least blank tie-downs. A. 3. B. 2. C. 1. The correct answer is B. 2. How far ahead should drivers look, according to the manual? A. 5 to 10 seconds. B. 7 to 12 seconds. C. 12 to 15 seconds. D. 10 to 12 seconds. The correct answer is C. 12 to 15 seconds. What is an escape ramp? A. Ramps that are located a few miles from the top of a downgrade to help you stop. B. A quick way to get out of town. C. Ramps to get on and off an interstate highway fast. The correct answer is A. Ramps that are located a few miles from the top of a downgrade to help you stop. Dry bulk tanks and hanging meat. A. Have low centers of gravity. B. Are unstable loads. C. Do not require special care. The correct answer is B. Are unstable loads. What will help a drunk sober up? A. Coffee. B. Fresh air. C. Time. D. A glass of water. The correct answer is C. Time. If required, a driver's trip log. A. May be written in pencil. B. May be brought up to date once a week. C. Must be shown immediately when an officer requests it. The correct answer is C. Must be shown immediately when an officer requests it. When should you wear seat belts? A. Any time you are in a moving vehicle. B. Only in states where the law requires it. C. Whenever you are hauling hazardous materials. The correct answer is A. Any time you are in a moving vehicle. As your blood alcohol concentration, BAC, rises, what happens? A. You see more clearly how alcohol is affecting you. B. Judgment and self-control are affected. C. You can sober up in less time. The correct answer is B. Judgment and self-control are affected. Which of these statements about certain types of cargo is true? A. Oversized loads can be hauled without special permits during daylight hours. B. Unstable loads such as hanging meat or livestock require extra caution on curves. C. When liquids are hauled, the tank should always be loaded completely full. The correct answer is B. Unstable loads such as hanging meat or livestock require extra caution on curves. Which of these statements about cold weather driving is true? A. An engine cannot overheat when the weather is very cold. B. Windshield washer antifreeze should be used. C. Exhaust system leaks are less dangerous in cold weather. The correct answer is B. Windshield washer antifreeze should be used. What should you do before driving if you are sleepy? A. Drink some coffee. B. Take some caffeine pills. C. Get some sleep. The correct answer is C. Get some sleep. Which of these is a good driving rule for work zones? A. Turn on your flashers/hazard lights and drive slowly. B. Use your brake lights to warn drivers behind you. C. Both of these answers are correct. The correct answer is C. Both of these answers are correct. What are two special situations in which you should downshift? A. Before starting up a hill and when going around a curve. B. Before starting down a hill and before entering a curve. C. When starting off fast and speed shifting. The correct answer is B. Before starting down a hill and before entering a curve. Which of these statements about using turn signals is true? A. You do not need to use your turn signals when changing lanes in traffic on a 4-lane highway. B. When turning, you should signal early. C. You should use your turn signals to mark your vehicle when it is off on the side of the road. The correct answer is C. When turning, you should signal early. Your truck is in a traffic emergency and may collide with another vehicle if you do not take action. Which of these is a good rule to remember at such a time? A. Stopping is always the safest action in a traffic emergency. B. Leaving the road is riskier or more risky than hitting another vehicle. C. To miss an obstacle, you can almost always turn more quickly than you can stop. The correct answer is C. To miss an obstacle, you can almost always turn more quickly than you can stop. Blood alcohol concentration, BAC, is calculated by measuring a person's A. Height, B. Body weight, C. Age. The correct answer is B. Body weight. What is a hazardous materials placard? A. A sign placed on the back of a vehicle that identifies the hazard class of the cargo. B. A sign placed on the outside of a vehicle that identifies the hazard class of the cargo. C. A sign placed on the outside of a vehicle that identifies the hazard class and weight of the vehicle. The correct answer is B. A sign placed on the outside of a vehicle that identifies the hazard class of the cargo. You start traveling twice as fast. How much will your stopping distance increase? A. 3 times. B. 2 times. C. 1.5 times. D. 4 times. The correct answer is D. 4 times. What is a hazard? A. A flashing amber light. B. A small animal. C. Any road condition or other road user that is a possible danger. The correct answer is C. Any road condition or other road user that is a possible danger. How does the height of the vehicle's center of gravity affect safe handling? A. Trucks with a high center of gravity can stop faster. B. Trucks with a high center of gravity can roll over at the posted speed limit for a curve. C. Trucks with a high center of gravity can get stuck on railroad tracks. The correct answer is B. Trucks with a high center of gravity can roll over at the posted speed limit for a curve. Which of the following may be a sign of tire failure? A. Wheels fishtailing. B. Gentle thumping. C. Both of the above. The correct answer is C. Both of the above. Which of these is a good thing to do when driving at night? A. Drive slowly enough to stop within the range of your headlights. B. Look directly at oncoming headlights only briefly. C. Keep your instrument lights bright. The correct answer is A. Drive slowly enough to stop within the range of your headlights. When driving a commercial vehicle with a height over 13 feet, you should A. Not worry about the height clearance as long as you stay on state or federal highways. B. Stop and make sure if you aren't certain that a clearance is high enough. C. Assume all clearances are high enough. The correct answer is B. Stop and make sure if you aren't certain that a clearance is high enough. Optional safety equipment may include emergency phone numbers, tire chains, and A. Red reflective triangles. B. Tire changing equipment. C. A charged fire extinguisher. The correct answer is B. Tire changing equipment. Which of these statements is true about medicines used to treat the common cold? A. They should only be used when driving during the daytime. B. They often make you sleepy. Therefore, they should not be used while driving. C. They can be used while driving as long as you only take half the regular dose. The correct answer is B. They often make you sleepy. Therefore, they should not be used while driving. Is it legal to drive with 1/4 of a vehicle's leaf springs broken or missing? A. It doesn't make any difference as long as you don't exceed the speed limit. B. No. C. Yes. The correct answer is B. No. What is the best way to check the sides and rear of your vehicle? A. Stop every 50 miles and check. B. Simply rely on turning and looking at your blind spots. C. Check your reflection in other vehicles. D. Adjust your mirrors to see clearly before starting and check regularly. The correct answer is D. Adjust your mirrors to see clearly before starting and check regularly. You should try to park your vehicle so that A. You can pull forward when you leave. B. There is at least one curb next to your vehicle. C. Your vehicle is protected by trees or some overhang. The correct answer is A. You can pull forward when you leave. What happens when you let the air out of hot tires? A. It will cool them down. You will be able to continue your journey sooner. B. This is a good idea, so the extra pressure is relieved. C. This is a bad idea because when the tires cool off, the pressure will be too low. D. It has no effect at all. The correct answer is C. This is a bad idea because when the tires cool off, the pressure will be too low. When driving in cold weather conditions, your tires should A. Have at least 2 32" tread on them. B. Provide enough traction to steer and push the vehicle through snow. C. Have at least 4 32" tread on them. The correct answer is B. Provide enough traction to steer and push the vehicle through snow. Inspect your cargo after you have driven. A. 25 miles or 50 miles, depending on the law in the state you are in, again after 3 hours or 150 miles, and after every stop for a break. B. 150 miles. C. 75 miles. The correct answer is A. 25 miles or 50 miles, depending on the law in the state you are in, again after 3 hours or 150 miles, and after every stop for a break. What does axle weight mean? A. The weight transmitted to the tires from the axle. B. The weight transmitted to the ground by one axle or one set of axles. C. Both of the above. The correct answer is B. The weight transmitted to the ground by one axle or one set of axles. Whether or not you load and secure your load yourself, you are responsible for A. Recognizing overloads and poorly balanced weight. B. Knowing that your cargo is securely tied down and covered. C. Both of the above. The correct answer is C. Both of the above. An anti-lock braking system, ABS, will A. Shorten your stopping distance. B. Increase a vehicle's stopping power. C. Let you drive faster. D. Not change the way you brake normally. The correct answer is D. Not change the way you brake normally. When driving in an area with few streetlights on a clear night, if you cannot see well with your headlights, you should A. Use your high beams when legal and keep your interior lights off. B. Turn your interior lights on. C. Find another route that is better lit. The correct answer is A. Use your high beams when legal and keep your interior lights off. Which of these is not a proper use of vehicle lights? A. Turning on your headlights during times when visibility is reduced. B. Flashing your brake lights to warn someone behind you that you are slowing down. C. Flashing your brake lights to stop someone from tailgating. The correct answer is C. Flashing your brake lights to stop someone from tailgating. The distance your vehicle travels from the time your eyes see a hazard to the time your brain recognizes it is called blank distance. A. Perception. B. Reaction. C. Braking. The correct answer is C. Perception. What is the minimum tread depth for tires other than front tires? A. 2/32 inch. B. 4/32 inch. C. 3/32 inch. The correct answer is A. 2/32 inch. If you are being tailgate, you should A. Signal the tailgater when it is safe to pass you. B. Increase your following distance. C. Flash your brake lights. The correct answer is B. Increase your following distance. Before transporting a sealed load, you must check A. A picture of whatever is inside. B. A small sample of what is inside. C. That you don't exceed gross weight and axle weight limits. D. All of the above. The correct answer is C. That you don't exceed gross weight and axle weight limits. You should avoid driving through deep puddles or flowing water, but if you cannot, which of these steps can help keep your brakes working? A. Turn on your brake heaters. B. Press both the brake pedal and the accelerator firmly after coming out of the water. C. Gently apply the brakes while driving through the water. The correct answer is C. Gently apply the brakes while driving through the water. Which of these statements about cargo loading is true? A. State laws dictate legal weight limits. B. The legal maximum weight allowed by a state can be considered safe for all driving conditions. C. If the shipper loads the cargo, the driver is not responsible for overloading. The correct answer is A. State laws dictate legal weight limits. What things should you check during a trip? A. Check your maps and directions and the weather report. B. Check load stability by slightly swerving left to right in your lane. C. Watch gauges and mirrors and use your senses to check for problems. Look, listen, and smell. The correct answer is C. Watch gauges and mirrors and use your senses to check for problems. Look, listen, and smell. To transport cargo safely, which of these are you not responsible for? A. Making sure that cargo is properly secured. B. Ensuring the freshness of sealed cargo. C. Recognizing possible overloads. D. Inspecting the cargo. The correct answer is B. Ensuring the freshness of sealed cargo. When a helper is assisting you with backing, what is the most important hand signal to agree upon? A. Stop. B. Go forward. C. Turn left. D. Keep backing. The correct answer is A. Stop. Why should you cover cargo? A. To protect your cargo from bad weather. B. Because many states require it. C. To protect individuals from any spilled cargo. D. All of the above. The correct answer is D. All of the above. Front-end header boards. A. Protect you from your cargo in case of collision. B. Block the forward movement of your cargo. C. Do both of the above. The correct answer is C. Do both of the above. Cargo that is not loaded or secured properly can cause many problems. Which of these statements is true? A. Other highway users can hit or be hit by loose cargo. B. Loose cargo can cause injury to the driver or passengers during a quick stop or crash. C. Both of the above are correct. The correct answer is C. Both of the above are correct. While driving, ice builds up on your wipers and they no longer clean the windshield. You should A. Stop safely and fix the problem. B. Keep driving and spray the windshield with washer fluid. C. Keep driving and turn your defroster on. Drive slower until you can see again. The correct answer is A. Stop safely and fix the problem. Blocking the cargo to keep it from sliding must be done. A. At the cargo deck. B. At the front, back, and/or sides of a piece of cargo. C. Only at the front of a piece of cargo. The correct answer is B. At the front, back, and/or sides of a piece of cargo. The road you are driving on becomes very slippery because of glare ice. Which of these is a good thing to do in such a situation? A. Apply the brakes often to keep the linings dry. B. Downshift to stop. C. Stop driving as soon as you can safely do so. The correct answer is C. Stop driving as soon as you can safely do so. Convex curved mirrors. A. Make objects appear closer than they really are. B. Show a wider area than flat mirrors. C. Make objects appear larger than they really are. The correct answer is B. Show a wider area than flat mirrors. You are driving a truck with a manual transmission. While driving on an uphill grade, you have to stop the truck on the shoulder. Which of these is a good rule to follow when putting it back in motion up the grade? A. Use the parking brake to hold the vehicle until the clutch engages. B. Let the vehicle roll straight backward a few feet before you engage the clutch. C. Keep the clutch slipping while slowly accelerating. The correct answer is A. Use the parking brake to hold the vehicle until the clutch engages. High beams should be A. Turned on when an oncoming driver does not dim his or her lights. B. Dimmed whenever you get within 100 feet of another vehicle. C. Used when it is safe and legal to do so. The correct answer is C. Used when it is safe and legal to do so. What items should be checked for safety on the steering column? A. Steering arms should not be missing any nuts, bolts, or cotter keys. B. Up to 1/4 of the steering parts may be broken. C. Steering arms should not have mismatched, bent, or cracked lug nuts. The correct answer is A. Steering arms should not be missing any nuts, bolts, or cotter keys. You do not have a hazardous materials endorsement on your commercial driver's license. You can drive a vehicle hauling hazardous materials when A. The cargo will be transported less than 100 miles. B. Someone who has the hazardous materials endorsement rides with you. C. The vehicle does not require placards. The correct answer is C. The vehicle does not require placards.